So my diary is from 1992. And yeah, it's really reassuring to hear that the theme with a lot of the females is your obsession with boys, because I thought it was just me, so that's happy tonight. So I'll start with Thursday, January the 9th. He said yes. Well, to getting off with me. I nearly didn't get his answer though. Mum didn't go to work today, she wasn't very well and she wanted me to stay off to look after her. But I said I couldn't afford to miss any more days off school. What a trouble I had actually getting to talk to him. He wanted me to phone him, so I did. And we just talked about school. He's going to come down and see me. He called me his bird when he was talking to Sean. God, he's so considerate. And a bird at the top of the page started seeing Barry. Friday, January the 10th. I'm in Lerv. I had to stay off this morning to look after Mum. I'm very worried about her. I'm scared that there might be something seriously wrong with her. Barry phoned me twice tonight. He was going to come and take me out, but I had to look after Mum. And then when I told her, she said I could have gone out for a wee while. Nothing much else happened today. Barry says he's going to shoot someone because he beat him up. I'm trying to convince him not to. I hope he's not serious. Barry now works in Smith's, the toy store. Monday, January 27th. Well, I'm definitely going to school tomorrow. Did I ever go to school? I stayed off today because I didn't feel well, and between you and me, I didn't really fancy French first thing, especially double. Well, we're definitely going off to Cyprus in Easter. I told Mum I was looking forward to it. Hot sand, sea and sun, plus loads of brown boys' bodies. The only thing I'm scared of is the plane. Mum says she'll give me a sedative. I've heard of them before, must find out what they really are. Wednesday, February the 5th. I'm still quite upset. I hate that bastard. You know, he went and asked Nikki to get off with him. There was a rumour going round that Fraser was going to ask out Nikki, so Barry waited outside physics to jar Fraser not to ask out Nikki. Then he got Jane to ask out Nikki to get off with him. Nikki said at lunchtime she wasn't going to get off with him. Then at French I asked her again and she just went on about me not wanting to be friends with her again. Then I noticed she had Barry written on her hand with a heart round it. I just said, it's got nothing to do with me now. And then she went, look, and showed me the hand. What a cheek. Went to squash club with Lee to see her ex-boyfriend so they could talk. She got really upset after seeing him. She's the only person who really understands how I feel now. Sunday, April the 12th. I'm writing to you from the plane. We have about 2 hours until we arrive in Larnaca airport. We were delayed for about 45 minutes at the airport for some reason. The duty-free items are about to come along and I want to get a Swatch watch as it's only £15. Those diazepam must have worked. I'm 14 years old. This is 1992. As I feel quite relaxed and feel better than I did when we arrived at the airport. Monday, April the 20th. Well, I'm on the boat just now. We went on a cruise to Egypt while we were in Cyprus for 3 days. And I still feel queasy. There is this gorgeous boy on it, or should I say man. All I know is that he must be staying in the cabin above us and that he has a brother, younger, mind you, he looks older than me, and he's not here with his girlfriend. But I doubt he'd be interested in me. He probably thinks I'm an immature little girl. All he said to me today was, I can go out and get a sunbed now. God, he's so gorgeous. But what about his personality? And what if he smokes? Wednesday, April the 22nd. Well, I'll never ever see that boy again. I was trying to work up the courage to ask him if I could take a photo of him this morning. Then when we finally arrived in Limassol, I lost the nerve. Then Mum went up to him and said, "Excuse me, my daughter wants to take a picture of you." He sort of got a bit of a beamer and asked where we wanted it taken. It ended up me on one of the chairs and him behind me. All I know is that his name's Steve, he said in this gorgeous English accent. I don't mind being flattered. I'm actually glad I never got to know him because I would be even more upset. He must be between 18 and 20, but it's so depressing knowing that I'll never see his gorgeous face again. Poor Steve. Monday, May the 4th. Well, our day off today. I did get my bra, but not the Wonder Bra from Gossard, which is $13.99. This one's from Etam's. It's similar. In fact, I'd say it's exactly the same, but it's not by Gossard and it was only $7.99. I might go into Arnott's tomorrow and try on the Wonder Bra. You see, it was closed today. It works, the bra. It really makes you look big, except it pushes you really high up. I hope I can get out into Aberdeen town on Saturday. I'd really like to see Falky and get my hair cut at Snips. And then I've got a wee insert here. When I'd forgotten to take my diary with me, I would just write on a bit of paper and then staple it in. Friday the 8th of May. Poor Samantha. I wonder how she is. This morning when I came in, they were all in the changing rooms and Kerry goes, "You have to try this." I said, "What?" Oh. Claire was handing out sedatives for dogs. This is on the back of me getting prescribed diazepam for the plague. Samantha had 3, so did Claire. Kerry had 2, Amy had 1.5, and I had none, thank goodness. Then during HE, Samantha was meant to have gone slightly sleepy and then woken up quickly and said, "Help!" and then fainted. This is what Louise told me. She also said that Samantha went quite green. So to cut a long story short, Samantha was rushed up to casualty and her, Claire, Amy and Kerry are suspended until Tuesday. That's twice in a period of 2 weeks. I've nearly got suspended. I'm staying at Dad's, hope Sam's okay. Thursday, June the 18th. Happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me, happy birthday dear me, happy birthday to me. Well, what can I say? It's been a bit of a shit day. Kerry's plan went wrong, so she didn't egg me, but Claire and Samantha managed to. They dragged me round town, then Mum wouldn't take me home. Got makeup bag from Angela and Co. But the mirror broke at school, so that spoiled my day. Then Michael never said happy birthday. Barry gave me a birthday kiss only because I went, "Where's my birthday kiss, Barry?" I was only joking. If this is what being 15 is like, I don't want to reach 16. Tuesday, June 30th. Stayed off school today again. I felt quite nauseated. Plus the fact I could not be fucked. I'm so glad me and Michael can still be friends. I'm going to apologise to him for being such a bitch to go out with tomorrow. You know, I can't help wondering what sex is going to be like, and I'm dying to find out what it feels like. I reckon I've got the highest sex drive out of all the girls in 4th year, because I can't stop wondering what it would be like, and I'm dying to do it. God, it's the 1st of July tomorrow. Bad news. I think I like Barry again. Saturday, July the 1st, started work today. I was working at McDonald's. Was nervous. Seen no ride so far at work. Right more tomorrow is knackered. Nearly is staying. Saturday, July the 11th. God, you'll never guess what. Ian had to show me everything in the back room. God, he is so nice. Wait, a total ride. A good crack, everything. And I was totally chattering away with him. He's so nice though, so he must be going out with someone. I just want to work up the courage to ask to go to the pictures or something. He's 16, and plus, I got on really well with Neil as well. We were totally chattering away as if we'd known each other for ages. God, I really want to ask one of them out somewhere. Destiny, please help me make this happen. Tuesday, July the 14th. I'm totally in love with Ian completely. I just can't stop thinking about him. We went to McDonald's to see if he was working, but I couldn't see him. So then we went up to the toilets as Neelian was dying, and he was there, mopping the floor. I could feel my face brighten up and go hot when I started talking to him. Neelian and Marion thought he was ugly. I think he's a total ride. And he's not going out with anyone, but he probably wouldn't go out with me because I'm 15. Neelian said he was a square when he was at the IRA, which was the Inverness Royal Academy. Not the other IRA. I can't believe that. I don't care because I love him. Wednesday, July 22nd. Callum is such a crack. You know, he can be quite dirty when he wants to be. That was my mum's boyfriend. Never went into town today, but going in after work tomorrow because I'm finished at 10:30, hopefully. God, I want myself to look really nice so that I hopefully see Ian. I'm still in love with him a lot. You know, I've just been watching The Golden Girls, and Blanche is wanting to have plastic surgery. I've only got 3 more years for my boobs to grow. And after that, if I'm not at least a B cup, I'm having a breast enlargement, whatever the cost. Sunday, August the 30th. Do I really have to explain last night? I'll do it very briefly. I got pissed around 9:30 with Emma, Marion and Neelian over at my house on a bottle of Old English each. I got off with Bobby 3 times. I did not mean to. Luckily, Natalie kept pulling me away. Neelian threatened to punch my lights out because she liked Bobby again. Anyway, I ended up staying over here on my own because Bobby came in and he'd been taking hash as well as drink. And Marion was spewing on the floor and Neelian was shouting at me and I just wanted to get sober quick. My head was spinning each time I closed my eyes, but I was okay in the morning. Wednesday, October the 14th. Spent tonight at Ian's. God, it was so good to see him. Well, I gave him the troll. Do you remember trolls? He thanked me for it, put it by his table at his bedside. You know, we were both sitting on the bed. I don't want to sound perverted or anything. But I just couldn't help but notice the bulge. Well, I feel so guilty about looking. Christ, I love that boy so much. Does he know that? I mean, when is anything going to happen? Jesus, I fancied the boy for over 3 months. Wednesday, October the 21st. It's happened. I can't believe it. I keep thinking, I'm imagining it. Christ, I got off with him. Well, I invited him up, okay? I'm going to have to do a rough outline. We were listening to music, totally tickling each other. I read his palm. You're going to get off with me tonight. Then he pretended to fall asleep on my lap. And he kept grabbing my legs. Then I did the same. Then we sat up, put the football on. Good way to get a guy. And then he goes, "Are you 100% sure you're not ticklish?" Turned round and started kissing me. God, it was so perfect. This is the nicest way anything like this has happened to me.
The best day of my life.